Today I want to talk about something that's a little bit difficult to talk about, which is why some Latino people in the US voted for President Trump and now they're seeing their families being deported. To the untrained eye, it might seem as though these people are really foolish and it's ridiculous, like they're just reaping what they sow. But there's a very good reason as to why people in the Latino community voted for Trump and now they're reaping or being impacted by the repercussions of their vote. The first reason is fear. So many people who came from Latin American communities actually lived through what people considered socialism, and they saw that there was a lot of like poverty, and there wasn't a lot of resources, and there was like you had to line up for things, but that wasn't actually true socialism, but that's for another post. And so in their desire to keep with the capitalistic perspective and not go to socialism or what they perceive as socialism that they experienced in South America, they wanted to vote people in that wouldn't have a socialist agenda. Now there's a very clear difference between a democratic socialism and the socialism as was offered in certain Latin American communities, but that's neither here nor there. So the one was fear that would happen to them in America. And the conversations I've had with Latin American people, that was the first thing that came up. It's like, well, we don't want socialism, because they think socialism means redistribution of all the wealth and lack. It just means lack for everyone, just even out. The second reason is something that you may not be as familiar with, which is lateral violence. What's lateral violence? Lateral violence is when a member of an out group actually discriminates against their own people so that they can become a member of an in group, which means the oppressive group. So if you are, let's say you're Latino, you're more likely to discriminate against maybe darker Latinos because you want to be included in with white folks, for example. And so the reason why I'm sharing this information is because these decisions of people that chose to vote for Trump, like I'm Canadian, so I don't have anything to do with it from that perspective, it made logical sense in their mind. It wasn't just that they're dumb. It's because they either were afraid of something or they wanted to belong. And the need to belong is so strong. The need to belong is behind everything that human beings do. We have taught conformity in the education system. We're taught to align and not to be different, and that there's a right answer and wrong answer. And so the need to belong is something that human beings really desire to their detriment, because then they stop being their authentic selves and they become who they think they should be so that they can belong. So I made this video so we could have a greater understanding of people's behaviors, so that we could then have some compassion. Even if they did something that results in the hurt of other people, let's not lose our humanity and our compassion for other people because they did something that we consider wrong. We hope that people are learning from the experiences, and we don't wish them harm, we wish them well. All of us make mistakes at some points and learn from the consequences of those mistakes. And so I'm hoping that this video will give you a little bit of an understanding as to why certain groups act in a certain way, because I believe that understanding is the key to compassion. Have a great day.